Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. Please ensure that you fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding trays to their full upright positions, and store your carry-on luggage in either the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions located near that exit. If you do not wish to perform any of the functions described in the event of an emergency, please inform crew members so you may be reseated. At this time, we request that all portable electronic devices, such as cell phones or portable computers, be either powered off or put into airplane mode, as these devices may cause interference with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will notify you when it is safe to continue the use of these devices. We remind you that smoking aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors, is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight, please don't hesitate to ask the crew member. Thank you for your attention.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Catering vehicles are on their way.
Давайте дальше. Ну, мы заправлены, но пока IPU я не буду включать. Бокертов. Вискету. Сентон CDU. И отдайте что-то. Бамани, Азор. Бамани, Азарта. 1700, 18 тысяч транзишн. Давайте сюда. Брифинг. Давайте включим APU. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять. Beacon Lights. И начнем загрузку пассажиров.
Boarding requested. You want to board crew? Passengers boarding starting.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speed and thrust.
Set and checked.
V1, 152. VR, 152. V2, 154. Flex temp, 6, 7 degrees. Windows.
Closed.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
Set and checked.
Before start checklist completed.
Там, кстати, посылку я принес.
Changing gear.
Что, Свет?
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard. Please make sure that your seat backs and trays are in their full upright position. Also, ensure that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. As well, any electronic equipment must be turned off. Thanks and have a great flight.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
If I could have everyone's full
Starting
attention,
engine
while
1.
we're doing safety
Okay.
information, that would be great. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten it by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's recommended that you keep your seatbelt fastened during the flight in case we experience turbulence. There's several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment now to locate the nearest exit to you. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you toward the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are consistently monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will fall in front of you from the ceiling. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your mouth and nose. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Secure your own mask first, then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position, leaning forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Open the plastic pouch
Off.
to remove the vest.
ECAM status.
Set and shift.
Pitch trim.
Set and shift.
Rudder trim.
Set and shift. Set
Set
and shift.
After start checklist completed.
Flight control check. Flight control check.
Ready. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full right. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Or when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must be turned off at all times. This is a non-smoking flight. Remember that damaging the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located
Taxi checklist.
in front of you.
Flight controls.
We strongly
Check.
suggest you read it before takeoff. If you
Check.
have any questions,
Checked.
please don't hesitate
Flap
to
setting.
ask myself
Set
or
and
one of our
checked.
crew members.
Config 1+F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff now blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Please set parking brake. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Поехали. передохни чуть-чуть. Ты заводишься там просто. Кому? Хорошо. Ты там заводишься, но не стоит там. Clear for departure.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
Второй пилот все включил, что нужно. Вот это вот. Что если на идея впереди? Tel Aviv ground traffic Israir 175, line up, taking off runway 26. Часы. Manual flag 6-7 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. Thrust set. knots.
Shift.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up. Gear up.
Gear up.
Thrust climb.
Packs are on.
Wave 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Autopiloton.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 131. Now.
Кто идет за ними?
1,000 to go.
Поняла, Свет? Я пошел. У тебя стиральная машина. Эх, такое, что и мы змогли молодці. Он говорит, доброе утро, доброе утро. Они... Так, в машине.
7573.
Please, Sadorini, runway 17 induce, after departure runway heading, climb level 120, squawk 7273, Bridget 518.
Bridget 518, read that correct.
Flight 349, stand 14, good morning, Iraq, Union request Alpha clearance to Zurich with information Bravo on board.
Airlines 349, good morning, you're number 1 for clearance, I'll clear back shortly.
Number 1, thank you.
In 2057, report runway 32 vacated.
Runway 32 is now vacated in Israir.
In 2047, thank you very much. You can taxi to standard with choice ID apron. Bye-bye.
Standard source in 004, bye-bye.
Athena radar, good day. Israir 175 with you, flight level 340.
Motion 13 Bravo Yankee by Alpha 1, backtrack runway 32, report ready.
Alpha 1, backtrack
Я доложился, дальше минимал.
Israir 175, shalom, identify, direct me.
Say direct please again.
Direct D.
Direct D, Miss Israir 175, thanks.
Airlines 349, ready to copy.
Flight 349, ready to copy.
Airlines 349, runway 27, clear Zurich. Follow 1 Victor departure. Initial climb will be flight level 100, or 7255.
Flight 349, clear to Zurich by that Apollo 1 Victor departure on 27. Initial climb will be flight level 100 and squawk 7255.
Airlines 349, read that correct. Dino 357, when ready, descend flight level 170.
Flight level 170, when ready, Dino, gotcha.
Olympic 253, you cleared Xaviv 1 Alpha, RNP runway 27.
That is 1 Alpha, and we are negative RMP request. You are approach on 27, 253.
253, copy that. Apologies, in that case, you are 27.
Expect we are 27, that looks 252, we're a really old aircraft here.
Yep, I just figured that out now, sorry about that.
No problem.
Gene 2, copy, ready.
Gene 2 Golf Sierra, taxi to holding point 03 arrived by a Kilo, Delta 8 and Delta, any holding point is available.
Let's see right here, Kilo, update up to Gene 2.
Hello.
Yankee, ready for departure.
Ocean 13 Bravo Yankee, thank you. Wind is 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Okay, so for takeoff, 13 Bravo Yankee.
Approximately 253, confirm direct Xaviv from first position.
253, yes, you can proceed there to Xaviv.
Direct Xaviv, 253.
Olympic 552, thank you, push and start distance. Ocean 13 Bravo Yankee identified, climb flight level 360 and proceed now direct to Ruga.
Thanks, Ruga, from Tanzania 360, Ocean 13 Bravo Yankee.
Airlines 349, request partner because we cannot taxi out from this time.
Airlines 349, thank you, start up approved, QNH Herakli on 1016.
Airlines 349, try to start up approved, QNH 1016.
There, to the west, good morning, Wolf 7270.
Egypt 55 at 57390.
Egypt there, 335, hello, Wolf 7264.
Squawking 7264, Egypt 55.
Egypt there, to identified, proceed direct Kumbi.
Proceeding direct Kumbi.
That was for the 8.
GM2 Golf Sierra at altitude for runway 34 right.
GM2 Golf Sierra, thank you, wind 05.312 knots, runway 03 right. Okay.
Good take off GM2 Golf Sierra.
Flight 349 ready to taxi.
Line 349, taxi on correction, holding point 27, report ready.
Can you repeat that again, everybody? 349. Otherwise, 349, can you repeat that again?
You can taxi on this correction to runway 27 and cross the hotspot. Report when you are ready.
Based on this correction, over the hotspot and report when ready. Runway 27.
And what's the big 253 information, Charlie, where's descent?
Number 253, thank you, descend to flight level 100.
Descent level 100 on 253.
There, 335, you're identified as well, direct Kumbi.
State 35, directing Kumbi.
GM2 Golf Sierra, you're identified, climb to flight level 250 and make a right visual turn to Copa.
Do your right turn to Copa, GM2 Golf Sierra.
and climb level 250.
Climb level 250, GS2 Box Sierra.
GS2 Foxtrot X-ray, when you are ready, descend flight level 150.
150 ready, then
Okay, already good level 9038 at Southern Turin, requesting Alpha Turn to Vienna.
Austrian 9038, good morning. You're cleared Vienna, man via the Nestis 1 X-ray departure, runway 33, initial climb 4000, walk 7243.
Clear to Vienna by the Nestis 1 executive out of runway 33, climbing initially 4000 feet, please walk 7213 of the 9038.
Austrian 9038, almost correct, this walk is 7243.
7243 of the 9038.
Tivat headed Ryanair 941 Alpha, direct to Tivat at level 190.
Ryanair 941 Alpha, hello, London correction, Ascent identified. Proceed now direct to Luzes.
Direct to Luzes, Ryanair 914 Alpha.
Lufthansa 02 Tango with information chart and request can inspect to Munich.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, hello again, runway 24 cleared back to Munich, Bahn is 2 Alpha departure, initial climb 6000 and this walk is 7231.
Cleared back to Munich, your Bahn is 2 Alpha, runway 24 initially 6000 and walking 7231, Lufthansa 02 Tango.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, readback is correct.
Airlines 349 approaching runway 27.
Airlines 349, thank you very much. The wind is 320 degrees at 10 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Airlines 349, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Olympic 253, continue your descent to 5,000 feet, the QNH in Heraklion 1016.
East 55, I'm unable to direct Kumbi.
Okay, so continue as well.
Airport, on taxi by Charlie, facing southeast, and we taxi runway 28.
Olympic 552, thank you, taxi 28 by Charlie and Foxtrot.
Taxi runway 28, holding point, we have Charlie Foxtrot,
Olympic 253, sorry, confirm you understood the 5,000 as QNH 1016, I didn't get your readback. Olympic 253 Athens. Ryanair 941 Alpha, you can expect the locator approach runway 01 via Sierra Kilo Papa Boulevard.
Locator approach runway 01 via Sierra Kilo Papa VOR at Ryanair 914 Alpha.
Ryanair 7 Mike Victor, nothing further, switch to advisory, have a good day, bye-bye.
Airlines radar, Calimera, gravity 1042, flight level 370, inbound Tivat.
Gravity 1042, Calimera, and walk 7244.
7244, spot, gravity 1042.
Ryanair 7 Mike Victor Athens.
Ryanair 7 Mike Victor, yeah, we copy, monitor the command to estimate Calimera, Isopapolis.
Bye-bye. Airlines 349, are you identified? Climb up flight level 340.
Airlines 349, climb for level 340.
Olympic 253 Athens. Gravity 1042 identified, cleared Turkey 1 Quebec, arrival runway 03 left.
GS31, Quebec arrival and expect 03 right.
Negative 03 left.
03 left, sorry. Cover Tivat 042.
No problem. Olympic 253, hello.
Oscar 9038, could we get the QNH for Santorini, please?
Olympic 9038, QNH 1015.
1015, Oscar 9038, thank you.
Olympic 253, hello.
General Dakota, AGN 500, Thessaloniki, frequent and return destination, Munich.
AGN 500, good morning, runway 28 cleared Munich, here Foxtrot, Sierra Kilo 1 Echo departure, initial climb 8,000 feet, walk 7262.
Cleared Munich, out of runway 28, Cisco 1 Echo departure, climb 8,000, walk 7262, AGN 500.
AGN 500, read back correct. AGN 2 Foxtrot X-ray, continue descent 5,000 feet, QNH 1014 from Mori, cleared RMP 32.
5,000 feet, QNH 1014, identified via Mori, AGN 2 Foxtrot. So is it 518, half kilometer ready for taxi?
Which is 518, walk 7273 please, then taxi runway 17 right and call me ready.
7273, taxi 0, correction, 17 right, digit 1518.
LB 253, go ahead. I switched off my microphone for some reason.
Okay, no problem, thanks. Descent 5,000 feet, QNH is 1016. From Gonzo, cleared VOR approach runway 27.
Say 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, and via Gonzo, cleared via VOR approach runway 27.
Olympic 253. Thank you.
Canada, this is Olympic 552, holding short on way 28 on Olympic. Ready to take off for course via Mexico 1.
Olympic 552, thank you. Wind is 310 degrees 5 knots, runway 28. You are cleared for takeoff.
Clear to take off, runway 28, Olympic 552.
Dino 357, continue your descent to 5,000 feet, Athens QNH 1016.
Down to 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, Dino 357.
Olympic 253, continue descent to 3,000 feet, report when you are on final approach track.
Was it for Olympic 253?
Yes, sir. 253. You can continue descent to 3,000 feet and report when you are on final track.
Descend 3,000 feet via the approach, and we'll call you when established. So, correction, Olympic 253. Thank you.
6552, thank you. Identified, climb flight level 310 and make a left visual turn to scope below.
Make a left visual turn to Skopjelos and climb flight level 310 and make takeoff.
Athena, Calimero, Aircat 735, flight 7370, inbound.
Cat 735, hello to you, identified. Spec runway 32 at Mytilene. When ready, descend flight level 170.
Expecting runway 32, when ready down to level 170, Aircat 735.
Cat 735, correct, and it's going to be the RNP Zulu via BFOC.
RNP Zulu via BFOC, Aircat 735.
GS2 Foxtrot X-ray, continue down 3,000 feet via Modix, report when you are on runway track.
Roger, reporting final track down to 3,000, again, 2 Foxtrot X.
Banana 03, that's not green requesting push and start.
Oscar 9038, thank you, push and start is approved.
Push into the blue box, Banana 03, thank you.
Dino 357, descend 4,000 on this heading, you're clear to the island, runway 03 left, report established.
Down to 4,000 feet, clear for the island, 03 left, we report established, thank you, Russia.
GN2 Golf Sierra, you're cleared for the Kopar 1 Mike arrival. RNP runway 32, descend when ready to flight level 110.
Kopar 1 Mike arrival, runway 32, descend when ready to 110, GN2 Golf Sierra.
Station. So I'm just going to get myself a coffee very quickly, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy. Thank you.
Поищи. Открывай. Рюкзак ты не хочешь свой какой-нибудь? Ну, когда ты так говоришь, это настораживает.
Stations out and feedback.
Banana 03, requesting taxi.
Austrian 9038, taxi holding point Golf via Alpha.
Alpha Golf via Alpha, Austrian 9038.
37518, Granada ready for departure.
Jet 518, thank you. The wind is 160 degrees 8 knots, runway 17 right. Clear to land. Pressure clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 17 right, Jet 518.
Delta 02 Tango, ready for push and start.
Delta 02 Tango, push and start is approved. QNH in Rodo 1013.
Push and start bridge Phoenix 103, Delta 02 Tango. GSX 500, big first start on pushback.
AGN 500, pushback and startup approved. QNH 57117.
Push and start post, QNH 117, AGN 500.
Final track is just for
IGN 2 Foxtrot X-ray, thank you. Wind is 300 degrees, 9 knots. Runway 32, cleared to land. Stage 8, Alpha 2.
Clear to land, taking that for the
Diagonal 357, starting to clear the
3 stations. Dyno 357 first, thank you very much. The wind is 050 degrees, 12 knots. Runway 03 left, clear to land.
03 left, clear to land, Diagonal 357.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Tango, I think was calling as well. Good afternoon. Push and start approved, nose to the left.
Clear to start, clear to
Olympic 253 from the viewer 27. Olympic 253, thank you very much. The wind is 320 degrees at 10 knots, runway 27. You are clear to land.
Land to 7, Olympic 253.
Aircraft 735, just for information, you've got a traffic at your 1 o'clock position. 7 miles, going in the left to right, he's already passed you, will not be a factor.
That's we are fully ready for departure.
Austrian 9038, thank you very much. The wind is 330 degrees at 10 knots, runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Please be clear for takeoff on 938.
We said 518, identified, climb flight level 230, left turn direct to Alani.
Direct Alani, and can you repeat the answer, please? Sorry.
We just 518, no problem. Climb flight level 230.
230, just 518, thank you.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Tango taxi holding point runway 03 right via Echo, Delta 4 and Delta.
Okay, that's for Delta 7. That's it.
The 02 Tango ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, you can taxi on discretion to runway 24, there's no traffic on the ground.
On discretion to holding with runway 24, Lufthansa 02 Tango.
Ryanair Niner 41 Alpha, direct Sierra Kilo Papa.
Direct Sierra Kilo Papa, Ryanair 941 Alpha.
Austrian Niner 038.
Radar today, coming to my kilo flight level 3.
On to my kilo today, Athens, squawk 7242.
On to my kilo, squawk 742.
Agent 2 Foxtrot X-ray via the Princess Sound. Is that choice? Thanks for flying. Bye-bye.
By the April to X-ray, and if possible, you have a pilot.
Say that again, sir?
I will have a pilot when ready to accept.
Yeah, let me just quickly go with the other aircraft and I'll get back in a second.
Yes, sir.
The GS500, we got taxi.
In 500, you can taxi holding point 28 by Charlie in Foxtrot.
Taxi 128, Charlie Foxtrot, GS500.
Olympic 253, welcome to Heraklion. You can taxi to a stand of your choice. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for your service. I'll disconnect now. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Athens radar, kilometer, engine 058, Bravo 43, Athens pushing start.
ATN 050, Calimera, good afternoon. Push and start is approved and nose left.
Push up raised, nose left station 0.0.
Dino 357, welcome to Athens. Right turn if possible on Alpha, left Alpha 7, Hotel, hold short of India.
Left Alpha 7 Hotel, hold short of India, Dino 07.
Make sure it's a right turn now on Alpha, please.
Correction, right turn on Alpha, Dino 07.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Tango, the wind is 050 degrees 12 knots, runway 03 right, you are clear for takeoff.
In the hello, we see 15 Hotel South, with you landing 42, requested to start.
ED15 Hotel Delta, good afternoon, the squawk please, 7267, thereafter push and start is approved for runway 16.
7267, push start with runway 16.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, fully ready.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, thank you very much. As the wind for you is 250 degrees 13 knots, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
We're tentative to take out 02 Tango.
After the message.
Just for the X-ray, we are reporting updraft at about 3 miles final runway 32.
Copy that, 3 miles final, that's understood. Thank you for the information.
Correct.
ATN 2 Golf Sierra, continue to descend 4,000 feet to an H1014 via Morix, cleared RNC runway 32, report final track.
Send 4,000 near Morex, report on track, keep off the air.
Adina Ryder, good afternoon, Transavia 1041, level 3 and 0 in Baracina.
GM correction, sorry, Transavia 1041, good afternoon, squawk 7240.
Squawk 7240, Transavia 1041.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Tango, identified, climb flight level 390 and direct to Amman.
390 personally, that's what you can take in.
Stay with me, please.
And hello, 39058. Course stand number 4, request clearance to Helsinki.
Finnair 2058, hello again, cleared to Helsinki, last T3 Alpha departure, runway 32. Initial climb flight level 80, squawk 7263.
Helsinki, runway 32, Larki 3 Alpha. Initially flight level 80, squawk 7263 Finnair 2058.
Finnair 2058, read that correct. Chantal 02 Tango, identified, climb flight level 360 and direct Rigro.
Direct Rigro, coming 360,
Fenix 941 Alpha,
directed Diesel.
Tivat 042, request descent.
Traffic C1042, descend flight level 120.
Descending flight level 120, Tivat 042.
Ryanair 941 Alpha, request descent.
Ryanair 941 Alpha, descend 4,000 feet to be level, Sierra Kilo Papa, QNH 1016.
4,000 feet to be level, Sierra Kilo Papa, QNH 1016, Ryanair 941 Alpha.
Transavia 1041 identified, level 390. You are going to be expecting runway 30 at Karpato. EOR approach. When ready, descend flight level 150.
Expecting EOR, runway 30 and descending to level 150 and level 104.
If the 335, I'm able to direct combi now.
With the 335 Roger, proceed direct Kumbi.
Proceeding direct combi, is it 335?
Agent 04, Jerry constructing.
GN 5.0, question now GN 050, taxi 03 right via Kilo and Delta.
Kilo Delta 05, sorry, 03 right, agent 050.
Load single double for the 357. Stand up 357, correct. Via hotel to stand Alpha 33 today.
Hotel Alpha 33, then, today.
India calling.
Affirmative, John for Golf India, Kalimera, we are ready for pullback.
Kalimera, GN4 Golf India, pushing for approved, nose left.
Pullback are approved, nose left, at the on Golf India.
Aircap 735, continue to descend 4,000 feet. QNH in Mytilini is 1015.
4,000 feet, QNH 1015, Aircap 735.
Question EG15 Hotel Delta, taxi full length 16, report ready for departure.
Line 154.
Olympic 552, direct Kopar, cleared Kopar 1 mic arrival. Olympic 552, direct Kopar, cleared Kopar 1 mic arrival.
Direct Kopar, clear to Kopar 1 mic arrival, Olympic 552.
Decision 58, request push and start.
In 2058, thank you, push and start is approved.
Approach Finnair 2058. Agent 500, ready for departure.
GN 500, the wind is 310 degrees 5 knots, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear for takeoff, Agent 500.
Athena 451, request ATC clearance to Kalamata.
GN 451, hello again, cleared Kalamata, Elos 1 Delta, departure runway 32, initial climb is flight level 80, 7260.
Copy the Kalamata Kilos 1 Delta, departure runway 32, climb flight level 80, 7260, Agent 451.
GN 451, read that is correct.
Ready for push, Aviv 451.
Aviv 451, push and start is approved. QNH post 1014.
QNH 1014, Tata, Aviv 451.
Runway 349, request out of cockpit around 7 minutes.
That's approved, call back. Gravity 1042, continue descent 5,000 feet, QNH Athens 1016.
Landing 5,000, QNH 1016, loading up to
EG15 Delta,
EG15 Hotel Delta, wind 140 degrees, 6 knots, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
16, EG15 Delta. Jet 518, verification private land, please.
Jet 518, I have your final level at 230. Don't think it makes any sense to continue climbing, correct?
Negative, our cruising level was 360.
That's not what you filed. You filed 230. And again, that's a negative on the further climb. I mean, you're 90 miles away from the airport.
Okay, Roger.
Basic 0.2, full everything,
GM 050, thank you. The wind is 060 degrees, 14 knots, runway 03 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 03 right, clear for takeoff, agent 050.
Finance 941 Alpha from Sierra Kilo Papa, cleared for the locator approach runway 01, reports on final leg, radar service is now terminated.
Please for the VOR runway 01 and we'll report on the finals, Ryanair 941 off.
Aegean 2 Golf Sierra on final, runway 22. Aegean 3, question Aegean 2 Golf Sierra, wind 300 degrees, 9 knots, runway 32, cleared to land, please take full length and vacate via Alpha 2 at the end. Go to clear land and take full length, Aegean 2 Golf Sierra. Aegean 4 Golf India, sorry, taxi holding point 03 right via Echo Delta 4 and Delta.
Echo Delta 4 Delta, holding point runway 03 right, Aegean 4 Golf India.
Cat 735 from D Fox, cleared for the RNC approach runway 32, report on final approach track.
D Fox, cleared for the RNC approach runway 32.
Aegean 500, you're identified, climb to flight level 240 and right visual turn to diesel.
Come out to the at right visual turn and
You should be.
Ready for taxi, Aviv 451.
In 451 Alpha 1, runway 32 and hold short, runway.
Alpha 1, hold short 32, Aviv 451.
Finance 205, request taxi.
Finance 2058, taxi in sequence to runway 32 Alpha 1, your number 2 for departure.
Copy that in sequence, taxi on point Alpha 1, looking at 2058.
Transavia
518, 30,000 descent.
Karpathos QNH is 1014. Proceed now direct to Karpathos, that's Kilo Papa Charlie.
Transavia 1041.
Sorry, did I say another call sign? Yes, but for you, 1041 direct Kilo Papa Charlie, descend 3000 QNH 1014.
Delta 3000 with QNH 1014 and direct Kilo Papa Charlie, Transavia 1041.
Aegean 050, identified, climb flight level 240.
Correct. 340, 350.
EG15 Hotel Delta, identified, climb flight level 240, direct to Olga.
Climb flight level 240, direct to Olga.
Aegean 2 Golf Sierra, report runway 32 vacated.
Runway 32 vacated,
Aegean 2 Golf Sierra. 2 Golf Sierra, thank you. Taxi to a sign of your church. Good afternoon. Understood. Again, 451, backtrack, line up and report fully ready, runway 32.
Enter backtrack line up, Wilco, Aviv. Matinai, good day to you, Mattia, Ryanair 5096, just entering airspace by level 380.
And Ryanair 5096, good afternoon, yellow, identified walk 7257.
7257 coming down, Ryanair 5096. Jet 518, requesting descent.
Jet 518, descend to 5,000 feet, the Santorini QNH 1015, and you can expect the VOR runway 33.
Further 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, and expect VR runway 33. Jet 518.
518, just to confirm QNH 1015, please.
1015, sir.
No problem, thank you. Ryanair 5096, identify direct up here.
Say again the waypoint, sorry, Ryanair 5096.
Ryanair 5096, direct up here. That's Alpha Tango, Foxtrot, India Romeo.
Yeah, I got it. 2 up here. Thank you very much, Ryanair 5096.
Okay, GN 500, could you please repeat our flight level? GN 500 is flight level 240 inch.
Copy 240, GN 500.
ED15 Hotel Delta, call Bringi V124, decimal 750, good afternoon.
124,750, good afternoon.
Gravity 105, question 1042, turn left heading 080.
Left 080, gravity 104.
Andiamo Golf India, approaching fully bound runway 03 right, for departure.
GN 4 Golf India, thank you. The wind is 060 degrees 14 knots, runway 03 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 03 right, it's GN 4 Golf India.
Fully ready, GN 451.
GN 451, roger, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
32 clear takeoff, GN 451.
Finnair 1, question 2058, after departing GNA 320, line up backtrack, can report fully ready for runway 32.
After departing 320, line up backtrack at runway 32, we'll complete next position for right.
Transavia 1041 from Karpathos VOR, you're cleared for the VOR approach runway 30, report on final approach track. Transavia 1041, Athens.
Go ahead, Transavia 1041.
Transavia 1041 from Karpathos, you're cleared for the VOR approach runway 30, radar service is now terminated, report final approach track.
5 kilo for Charlie clears VR approach runway 30 and we'll go Transavia 104.
Jet 518, direct Santorini VOR.
Direct Santorini VR, Jet 518.
AGN 050, you can expect runway 34 in Zakynthos, cleared Araxos 3, Sierra arrival.
Set runway 34, Araxos 3, Sierra arrival, AGN 050.
AGN 500, nothing further, switch to advisory, good afternoon.
Monaco, AGN 500, power.
GN 4 Golf India identified, climb to flight level 240, and you can proceed there to Bela.
Climbing to level 240, direct to Bela, GN 4 Golf India, thank you.
GN 451 identified, climb flight level 300, left visual turn to Exo.
300 VMs to Exo, GN 451.
Turkish 1 Whiskey Tango, you will shortly be leaving my airspace, switch to advisory, good afternoon.
AGN 451, we have a request for our arrival.
What's your message?
We are able to take the tailwind. Are we able to perform the back-end approach runway 300?
451, yes, that works for me. TACAN 34 right, 35 right, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello, you're in 7 Papa on the ground at Thomas. 8 is unavailable, run stand 7. A320 clearance 2, double.
You're wing 7 Papa, good afternoon to you. Let me cross check the wind. 1 second, call you back. You're wing 7 Papa, I've got a wind of 020 degrees 8 knots. Would you prefer 09 or a 27 departure?
I would take 09 out, hello, you're in 7 Papa.
You're wing 7 Papa, thank you. You're clear to Düsseldorf. Ornil 2 Bravo departure, runway 09er. Initial climb will be 6,000 feet. Walking 7235.
Clear Düsseldorf on the Ornil 2 Bravo, runway 09. Initial climb 6,000, score 7235. You're in 7 Papa.
You're wing 7 Papa, thank you. Read that correct. The QNH in sum of 1013. You can push and start at your discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
QNH 1013 and we'll push at discretion. We'll call for taxi. You're in 7 Papa.
QNH 2058, full traffic.
Thank you. Gravity 1042, turn left heading 060. Your correction left heading 065. Descend 4,000. Clear dollars 03 left.
Left hand 065 and descending 4000 drill ILS 03 left. Nobody wants to open.
In 2058, the wind 300 degrees, but not enough. Runway 32, clear for takeoff.
32 clear for takeoff, in 2058.
Jet 318, continue descend at 3,000 feet from Santorini VOR. You're cleared for the VOR approach Alpha, runway 33, report fine.
3000 feet, clear to VOR Alpha, 33, report on final track, 2.518.
Right, 941 Alpha, any chance you're on final runway 01 for Seattle?
On final runway 01 establish, right now 941 Alpha.
Right, 941 Alpha, thank you very much for that. The wind 010 degrees 8 knots, runway 01. You are clear to land, report runway vacated.
Clear to land, report for land, runway vacated right now 941 Alpha.
How long?
Until 1 minutes.
Yep, that's approved, report back.
Thank you so much.
Radio check, please.
That station calling, readability is fine, hello. That's 2058, you're identified. Climb level 360, direct upsphere.
Direct upsphere, climb level 360 in 2058.
Olympic 552, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Olympic 552.
GN 050. I've got two options for you. It's either going to be the VOR approach or the locator Zulu for runway 34. The choice is yours.
I would take the VOR also up to agent 050.
GN 050, fantastic. Direct Zakinto VOR, that's Zulu Alpha Kilo. When ready, descend to 5,000 feet. Q1H 1017.
Regret second stop VOR, 5,000 feet, we're ready. I want to 17 agent 050.
Again, 451, direct lifting.
Listen again, bravo.
518, just to confirm that I've said it's already cleared the OR Alpha runway 33 report on final track.
Hey, I'm good.
Sir, thank you.
American 735, final track.
Aircat 735, winds 350 degrees, 6 knots, runway 32, cleared to land, report runway vacate.
32, clear to land, report vacate, 735.
Ryanair 941 Alpha, vacated runway 01 Skiathos.
Ryanair 941 Alpha, thank you and welcome to Skiathos. You can switch to advisory. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Good day, bye-bye, Ryanair 941 Alpha.
Olympic 552, descent 4000, Q1H call 1014.
Q1H 1014, descent 4000.
Gravity 1042, the wind 060 degrees, 14 knots, runway 03 left, you are clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 03 left, cover 1042.
Yourself up, Robusta.
Eurowings 7 Papa, taxi 09er, no traffic reported, call me ready for departure.
Taxi 09 will call ready for departure, Eurowings 7 Papa.
Tivat 518, final track, runway 33.
Jet 518, that's copy, winds 360 degrees, 9 knots, runway 33, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, Tivat 518.
Aircat 735, welcome to Mytilene. You can taxi to a stand of your choice. Good afternoon.
Stand of choice, Aircat 735, have a nice weekend.
Likewise, thank you very much. Bye.
Final runway 30, Carpet, runway 141.
Transavia 1041, a bit of a funner wind for you. 280 degrees, 20 knots, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 30, and now it shows call, but let's see.
Make sure to keep me updated. AGN 4 Golf India direct to Yambo, Yankee Alpha, Mike Papa Oscar, for the RMP Zulu runway 34.
Delta Yambo, RMP Zulu runway 34, behind Golf India.
4 Golf India correct, when ready, descend to 5,000 feet. T1H 1017.
We're ready, descending altitude 5,000 feet, KLM 1017, if we are for booking ground.
Agent 220 ready for push and start.
AGN 220, good afternoon, Athens, push and start approved, nose to the left.
Agent 220, can you repeat please?
AGN 220, I can, yes, pushback and startup is approved, and nose to the left.
Pushing back nose to the left.
Edelweiss 349, are you back? Jet 518, welcome to Santorini. Thanks for flying. Switch to advisory. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, thank you.
Eurowings 7 Papa, ready for departure.
Eurowings 7 Papa, somewhat wind, 010 degrees, 8 knots, runway 09, and clear for takeoff.
09 for departure, Eurowings 7 Papa.
Olympic 552 from Maurice. Cleared for the RNC runway 32, report on final approach track.
RNC, clear for RNC, runway 32, report on final, Olympic 552.
Antalya radar, good day, this is Dragonfly 222, flight level 330.
Dragonfly 222, good afternoon, as been identified, direct to Paxi.
We go direct Paxi, thank you.
We'll send the veer to the hangar, just 5 minutes of cockpit.
Approved, call back.
Wait for
Edelweiss 349. Eurowings 7 Papa, you're identified, climb flight level 200.
Climb level 200, Eurowings 7 Papa.
Good afternoon. In we Golf Sierra stand for off Saturday 20 to South Africa.
GN 3 Golf Sierra, welcome back. Cleared Athens. 453 Alpha departure out of runway 32. Initial climb will be flight level 80. Walk 7252.
Philadelphia departure, runway 32, climb 8000 and squawk 7252 GN 3 Golf Sierra.
GN 3 Golf Sierra, is that correct? Building 7 Papa, direct.
We are looking for the applicants to Athens, please.
Eurowings 7 Papa, direct eastward.
Repeat the waypoint, Eurowings 7, okay, direct eastward, Eurowings 7 Papa.
Yep. KLM 480, good afternoon, you're cleared Athens. 641 Bravo departure, runway 01. Initial climb level 80, walk 7274.
KLM 480, we are clear to our destination, that's fine. We have the Seco 1 Bravo departure for runway 01. Initial climb level 8000, squawk 7274, KLM 480.
7480, thank you, correct. GN 050 from Zakynthos VOR, you're cleared for the VOR runway 34, report on final approach track.
Zakynthos VOR, cleared VOR approach from 34, report final agent 050.
Transavia 1041, thank you and welcome to Karpathos, taxi to a sound of your choice. Good afternoon.
AGN 220 ready for taxi to runway 03 right.
AGN 220, taxi to holding point runway 03 right via Echo, Delta 4 and Delta.
Taxiing to runway 03 right via Echo, Delta 4 and Delta.
Athens, radar 2 Ryanair 2 Papa Romeo at 10 Alpha 40, ready for push and start.
Ryanair 2 Papa Romeo, good afternoon, Athens. Pushback approved, nose to the left.
Pushback approved to the left, Ryanair 2 Papa Romeo.
Edelweiss 349er.
November 02,
Oh, sure, thanks. Egypt Air 335, switch to Unicron, bye-bye. Egypt Air 335, switch to advisory, bye-bye. DNC Golf Sierra, ready for bound and full. DNC Golf Sierra, push if necessary and start up is approved. Start up with DNC Golf Sierra.
Hello, this is Ryanair 25 Tango November 10-1 to Air Kent with information echo, Boeing 737-8 requested sequence to Bologna first.
Hello, Ryanair 25 Tango November, runway 27, clear Bologna, Palo 1 Victor departure, initial climb flight level 100, for 7271.
Ryanair 25 Tango November 3 to Bologna, runway 27, Palo 1 Victor bow to level 100, initial squawk 7271.
Correct. Eurowing 7 Papa, climb level 360.
Climb level 360, Eurowing 7 Papa.
Senior Radar, good morning, Condor 8 Hotel Tango with you, flight level 370 inbound to Libya.
Condor 8 Hotel Tango, good afternoon to you, Athens. Spot runway 14 active in Kefalonia. Proceed now direct to Aspu and report ready for descent.
Runway 14 is now active and direct to Astus and Wilco, Condor 8 Hotel Tango.
Condor 8 Hotel Tango, I mean, with the beautiful weather there is, we can definitely go for a visual approach. If you're up for it, expect a straight in any case.
Roger, Condor 8 Hotel Tango. Roger, we're just going to have a look at, because we originally planned the other runway, so we'll come back to you with our request.
Okay, would work for me as well. Wind currently showing 160 at 5. If you prefer 3-2, that's fine by me. Just let me know what you'd like.
Aquila, hello, once again, Blue Jet 174 now, at Sadorin Education Area, far to Athens.
Jet 174, hello again, cleared Athens, Macy's 1 X-ray departure, runway 33, climb initially 4,000, walk 7230.
Cleared to Athens, Vianetic 1 X-ray departure, runway 33, climb initially 4,000 feet, squawk 7230, Bridget 174.
Correct. Edelweiss 349er, Athens. Israir 175, you're leaving my airspace, switch to advisory, bye-bye.
Winter advisory 122 decimal 8, thank you, have a good day, Israir 175.
You too, bye-bye.
Approaching checklist.
Barrow ref.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
1, 0, 1, 3. Set. Seatbelts.
Set and checked.
Minimum.
Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Set and checked.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our descent. Make sure to restore your seat back and briefly to the full upright position. Also, ensure that your luggage is securely removed in front of you during the overhead bin. Turn off all electronic devices when you arrive.
1019. Set. Passing 10,900. Now.
Flaps 1.
Check speed.
Flaps
Checked.
1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Flaps 2.
Checked. Checked.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Tivat traffic Israir 175 established localizer runway 32. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full. Radar altimeter alive.
Runway inside.
Sync rate 1000.
Under the bed. Minimum.
Continue.
Bank.
300. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. Drive.
Spoilers. Reverse screen. Decel. Knots.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will mean that we have parked the gate and it is safe for you to move out. Please make sure that you gather any personal belongings around your seat. Be careful when opening the overhead bins, as luggage may have shifted during the flight. If you require assistance when deplaning, please remain seated until all passengers have exited. We would be happy to assist you. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this flight, and we look forward to seeing you on board again in the future. Have a great morning.
The boarding requested. Passengers bus is coming.
אני אחזור, כן, אני חוזר. אבל אני חושב אני אעשה סטרים חדש. אז אני עכשיו מסיים הסטרים הזה, ואז אני מתחיל סטרים חדש, בסדר? טוב, בינתיים ביי. עוד מעט אני אתחיל.